Y'all know what time it is, y'all. We about to get into the lesson, masterclass. We're gonna wait like 5-10 minutes before everybody come. Make sure y'all take y'all notes. It's about to get dark. No cap. Yeah, it's about to get like that. Y'all just coming in. Y'all know we got 6 chapters today. 1 lesson. Y'all see the lesson on the screen. I'm breaking this shit down. You feel me? Class in session. I hope y'all got y'all notes, man. I hope y'all got y'all notes. Hope y'all got y'all notes. Hold on real quick. We're gonna wait like 5-10 minutes before we start the lesson though, y'all. You feel me? Oh yeah, y'all ready to learn? Some of y'all in. YN, what's up? I know you ready to lock in. Y'all got y'all notes? Oz, what's up? It's about to get dark. Hey, today lesson is, y'all know it's a master class. We're gonna have 6 chapters. Y'all know every time we got 6 chapters. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new lesson though than yesterday. And I know it's always a new lesson. 1 lesson, 6 chapters tonight, y'all. It's about to get real dark. So just wait. We wait 5-10 minutes. Tap the screen if you're here right now on TikTok, y'all. Just tap the screen so everybody can get the notifications. So we could get everybody up in here, you hear me? They don't know we live yet. They don't know we live yet, y'all. I promise y'all. I'm gonna break this shit down. Man. You in here? You just came in here. You perfect timing. We got 6 chapters tonight. 1 lesson. Y'all see the lesson? Y'all see it. It's why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. Okay? And I'm gonna break this shit down in chapters. Like, it's a lot. It's only gonna get best. We starting off smooth. It gets better. So I'm telling y'all, it's about to get dark. It's some shit y'all never heard before from the inside of the mind of a demon. About to tell y'all, man. I told y'all, man. I'm about to tell y'all, it's about to get dark. Just get y'all notes ready, man. Tap the screen. We just waiting for a couple more people to come in, then we gonna start. You feel me? Y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? You ordered the book? Which book you order? The Dark Impact? We got 6 books. Hey, if y'all just coming in here, y'all, I'm telling y'all, we got masterclass. Y'all know it's a masterclass. We got 6 chapters, 1 lesson. The lesson is on the screen. Why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. And I'm gonna break this shit down like a Christmas tree. All my books on Amazon. And if you want an ebook, you can DM me. But Amazon, the hard copies on Amazon, you type mirror space the space chosen space 1 space. Basically my name all spaced out. On Amazon, all my books will come up. But it's about to get dark. I ain't gonna lie, just have y'all notes. I know it's a lot of empaths in here. Hey, I'm about to tell y'all why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you, see? 6 chapters. You said what title? It's the Dark Empath. Just put my name, Mary the Chosen One, and then put the Dark Empath, and it'll pop up. It'll be the first book that pop up. It's a purple book. Emily is on the cover, y'all. Yeah, I know Emily was one of the women like who forced me to change, but for the ones that's coming in here, I see new people coming in here like every 5 seconds. So I'm gonna tell y'all, look, we got 6 chapters tonight, y'all. Masterclass, okay? It's a masterclass. Alright. One lesson, 6 chapters. The lesson is on the screen. You feel me? And we just went in. We're gonna wait 3 more minutes. And then we gonna start, okay? Just tap the screen. We just give it a little bit more people time to come in because we always do lessons. And it's a lesson. This lesson different than yesterday lessons and the day before this lesson. It's a whole different. It's levels to this shit, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Just have y'all notes. You feel me? Yeah, we gonna get. Look, this is how we gonna do it. We're gonna get into chapter 1, and then after chapter 1, I'm gonna answer questions in the comments, and then we're gonna get in chapter 2. That's how we gonna do it, like we've been doing. Feel me? So y'all can ask, think about the questions y'all wanna ask too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ready? We're gonna wait like 2 more minutes, y'all, because I'm ready to break this shit down like a Christmas tree. We're gonna wait 2 more minutes. We're gonna give a little bit more time to catch this shit. No cap. Hey, y'all, just tap the screen so TikTok could say we doing something positive, y'all. They be trying to demonetize my channels and shit. But we gonna keep posting. We gonna keep doing this shit, feel me? So just tap that screen, you feel me? They be trying to take a nigga monetization. We'll give a fuck about none of that, though. You say about A shit, yeah, man, shit. So I said, you know what that be? Hey, y'all. Alright. I feel like, yeah, it's a lot of new people coming in here, y'all. Look, I'm gonna say this. We got a lesson today, a new lesson. It's a masterclass. If you just getting in here, you just in time. You hear me? Perfect time. This is alignment. 6 chapters tonight, y'all. 6 chapters, 1 lesson. The lesson is on the screen. The lesson is why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. When I had you. Oh, you Haitian? It's good. You was old then, bro. We family. You sure already know this shit about to get dark then, bro. Take your notes. You feel me? Yeah, man, hey, look. I know we be doing witchcraft and all type of shit, but, man, I always talk about that. That's regular. You understand? That's regular. That's like basic stuff, y'all. It's like, it's levels to this dark side that y'all need to learn because we're targeting your empath. I'm coming for you. I'm about to steal your I'm trying to destroy your whole nervous system. You know what I'm saying? No cap. I need you to regulate mine. I need y'all. That's we need y'all empaths to regulate our nervous system. Yeah. Listen, you know what I'm saying? That's why we come back, for real. You know what I'm saying? No cap. But we about to get into the lesson, y'all. Y'all ready to get into the lesson? Chapter 1, put a Christmas tree. We're going to break this shit down like a Christmas tree. You feel me? Y'all know it's Christmas every day for us. And I'm not talking about the holiday. You feel me? I'm not talking about the holiday, if you know what I mean. Now listen, y'all. Let me see if y'all ready. Where them Christmas trees at? I know that's the green light. You feel me? It's the green light. And I'm about to break this shit down. So if you just getting in here, you just in time. I'm about to break this down. It's a masterclass, y'all. We do daily masterclasses in CT University. Link in my bio in the community. But we come on live here and then. So y'all get this. So listen, y'all. Y'all know we've been going crazy these last couple days. This is one y'all don't want to miss. All right. I see Christmas trees. Now let's lock in. So now, like I said, the lesson is why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were we had you. When we had you. Okay? That's the lesson now. This is chapter 1 of the lesson, y'all. Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is, the name of chapter 1 is Why Us Narcissists Don't Bond the Way You Think. We Attach Through Mirroring, Not Safety. I'm going to say that again. Chapter 1. Why Us Narcissists Don't Bond the Way You Think. We attach through mirroring, not safety. See, look, listen, listen, y'all, this chapter is going to hurt a little. Not because it's cruel, but because it removes a lie that kept you stuck. Okay? See, us narcissists don't bond the way healthy people bond. No, we don't bond the way healthy people bond. We don't attach through safety. We attach through reflection. We attach through reflection. You hear me? Now, I'm going to tell y'all what people think bonding is and why that's wrong for us, okay? What people think bonding is and why that's wrong for us. There's 5 books on Amazon. And then I got another book, a DL book. I explained where like the experience the niggas I used to be around live triple lives. The niggas they used to get mad girls, but they also was messing with niggas too. And it was crazy how I got exposed. But I got another DL book, $10. Y'all want that based off the shit I seen. But back to the lesson, y'all. Listen, because I told y'all we live triple lives. You feel me? We live triple lives, bro. We doing something sneaky. I'm going to tell you that. We definitely doing something sneaky. If that nigga in DL, like, he fucking with the neighbor, he fucking with your best friend, your mama, we doing something. That's why I'm going to tell you that, though, okay? We're hiding something. I was always hiding something. You feel me? Some shit just got to go to the grave. But I see a lot of new people coming in here, so yeah, just in time. I'm going to explain what's going on. We're in a masterclass. This is chapter 1 out of 6 chapters, okay? The lesson is, so remember this. I need everybody remember this because all the chapters correlate with this lesson. And the lesson is on the screen. Why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. Okay? Now, so we about to get back into chapter 1, y'all. Let's get it. Just tap the screen. All I ask is y'all tap the screen, man. Just tap the screen on TikTok because they keep demonetizing my page, bro. That's why I be having so many pages, y'all. So just tap that screen, okay? But I'm going to break this shit down to y'all. We got 6 chapters. This is only number 1, y'all. So listen. Now, like I said, what people think bonding is and why that's wrong for us, okay? Most people think bonding is about love, care, and shared vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? See, for a regular person, a regulated person, that's true. That's true. But for us narcissists, closeness doesn't start with safety. It starts with how you make us feel about ourselves. You hear me? That's the pivot. It starts with how you make us feel about ourselves. See, now I'm about to tell y'all what mirroring actually means. Mirroring. A lot of y'all may heard this word before. I'm about to tell y'all what it really means. See, mirror is when we adopt your energy, your values, your language, your dreams, not to connect with you, but to stabilize ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what mirroring is. See, your empathy calmed our nervous system. Your admiration quieted our shame. Your attention made us feel real. And your belief in us filled identity gaps. See, you weren't just a partner. You were a regulation source. I'm telling y'all, this shit is deep. Listen, that's why the beginning feels unreal. The beginning always gonna feel unreal. And I'm gonna tell y'all why the beginning feels like a soulmate connection, okay? Listen, y'all. See, when you met us, it felt intense, spiritual, magnetic, meant to be. You know what I'm saying? See, that intensity wasn't destiny. It was alignment of nervous systems. You hear me? Alignment of nervous systems. You hear me? See, you felt seen because we reflected you perfectly. You feel me? We felt powerful because your reflection made us whole. See, 2 needs locked together. I'm going to say that again. Say it again for y'all. I got y'all. Listen, look. I need y'all to really hear me. See, you felt seen because we reflected you perfectly, okay? We felt powerful because your reflection made us whole. See, two needs locked together. You thought you found love. We thought we found ourselves. You see the difference? I'm telling y'all in the mindset of a demon. You thought you found love. We thought we found ourselves. You feel me? See, most narcissists aren't doing this on purpose, okay? This wasn't manipulation at first. It's survival, y'all. This is survival. See, when identity is unstable, the nervous system searches for mirrors. You hear me? For mirrors. For the mirrors. That mirror becomes the bond. See, that's not intimacy. That's called dependence. That's dependence. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, look, it's a lot of new people coming in here. See, y'all just in time. We on chapter 1 of the lesson. The lesson is on the screen. Why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. You just in time, y'all. It's still chapter 1. Okay, now just tap the screen, y'all. So we won't get demonetized. Now look, I'm about to say this, y'all. Look, why we feel empty without a mirror, okay? See, when the mirror is gone, the self collapses. See, this is what it feels like inside. Restlessness, boredom, anger. We irritated. Identity confusion, sudden need for attention. Without reflection, we don't know who we are. That's the core wound, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why you felt so important and why that changed. Okay? Why you felt so important and why that changed. See, at the start, you felt like everything to us. And this how every supply start. See, not because we loved you deeply, but because we needed you desperately. You hear me? We needed you desperately. See, listen, once the mirror stabilizes us, urgency faded, gratitude disappeared, and entitlement replaced appreciation. You hear me? Entitlement replaced appreciation. See, needs need feels like love at first until it stops needing. You know what I'm saying? Need feels like love at first until it stops needing. You know what I'm saying? See, now I'm gonna tell y'all why control replaces charm, okay? See, once we stabilize, we stop reflecting and start controlling. Why? Because control preserves the mirror. Control prevents abandonment. Control avoids shame. Control keeps regulation external. You hear me? See, control is what happens when reflection is no longer enough. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this. When I wasn't here, look, I didn't want to know who I was. No, I didn't want to know who I was. I wanted to know who I could become through someone else. I needed an empath. That's not love. That's outsourcing identity. That's literally outsourcing identity. You know what I'm saying? See, now I'm gonna tell y'all why this is so hard for you to accept. It's hard for you to accept. See, look, cause look, this hurts because you bonded authentically. You was authentic. You gave presence, you gave care, you gave empathy. And you assumed that meant the bond was mutual. You assumed that meant the bond was mutual. See, your love was real. Our attachment was functional. See, that difference changes everything. You get what I'm saying? See, so when you ask, do they miss me? You're asking the wrong question. We don't miss the way you miss us. We miss who we were when you reflected us. You get what I'm saying? That's why we replace fast. That's why we repeat phases. That's why we chase attention. That's why we hoover later. See, we're chasing a state, not a person, y'all. This shit got nothing to do with you. Nothing will ever be enough for us. I'm never satisfied. You could buy me a house, car, you give me the best SEX all day, the sloppy toppy 3000. I don't give a fuck about that. You will still get left. And the girl I leave you for, she gonna get left too. Ain't nothing enough. It got nothing to do with the girl. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, look, why This realization sets you free, okay? Listen. Once you understand this, something shifts, okay? You stop comparing yourself to replacements. You stop questioning your worth. You stop romanticizing the beginning. You stop waiting for closure. See, you realize the bond wasn't lost. It was outgrown. You know what I'm saying? See, this was chapter 1, y'all. In the next chapter, I'm going to explain why once we feel secure, marriage, pregnancy, and commitment, the mask drops. You feel me? Drop y'all questions though. I'm gonna answer some questions. We gonna decode. I'm gonna answer some questions. Then we're gonna get back to then we're gonna get to the next chapter. This only the beginning, bro. Like that's nothing to what I got to tell y'all. We got 6 chapters. You know what I'm saying? Ask me some questions though. I got you. I'm gonna answer some questions. You feel me? Ask me one. You feel me? You said that ignore the narcissist help. Ignore the narcissist. Listen, it doesn't heal you. It just stops feeding the pattern. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what ignoring actually does. See, ignoring works on access, not on change. When you ignore, you remove reactions, you remove reassurance, you remove regulation. Ignore it doesn't teach them. Okay, it doesn't teach them. It just starts the dynamic. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why ignoring sometimes makes them worse though. Ignoring sometimes can make them worse. See, at first, ignoring can escalate their behavior because the regulation source disappear, because shame rises, because control feels threatened. So you may see this. You may see the hoovering. You may see anger. You may see fake apologies. You may see sudden niceness all of a sudden. You may see smear campaigns. See, that reaction right there isn't love. It's called withdrawal. You feel me? It's a withdrawal. You feel me? Does ignoring make them change? Listen, see, ignoring does not make an unhealed narcissist self reflect. Change only happens if they choose accountability and regulation. And guess what? Most don't. Ignoring protects you, not reforms them. You hear me? Ignoring protects you, the empath. Let me tell you when ignoring is helpful though. See, ignoring helps when it's paired with internal work. It helps if you're regulating your nervous system, if you're not secretly waiting for a reaction, if you're not using it as a tactic. You get what I'm saying? If you're ignoring to get a response, you're still attached. And we know that. Feel me? See, what breaks the bond isn't ignoring them, okay? It's when your body no longer needs the pattern to feel alive. That's the real freedom. See, ignoring them for access. You hear me? This is what you do. This is what I want y'all to do. Ignore them for access. Heal yourself for peace. Those are 2 different goals. Next question. You feel me? Ask me another question, y'all. She will, she will, she will. She will, she will, she will. Narcissists don't care about their children. We use children as pawns. Like we love our children, but with a condition. You know what I'm saying? It's conditions. Everything is with a condition. You feel me? You said, do I give up? No, you don't give up. You let go of the fight. You know what I'm saying? You just let go of the fight. See, giving up means you stop caring about yourself. Letting go means you stop trying to change someone who won't change. It's a difference. That distinction matters. You get what I'm saying? See, Listen, when listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, when people ask, do I give up? What they're really saying is, I'm tired of hurting. The pain isn't proof you should keep going, okay? It's proof you've been carrying too much alone. You know what I'm saying? You don't give up on healing. You give up on explaining. You give up on waiting. You give up on hoping they'll finally get it. You give up on sacrificing yourself to be understood. Those those are the things that drain you. They don't save you. You get what I'm saying? They don't save you. See, you're not walking away because you failed. You're walking away because the lesson is complete. You know what I'm saying? You don't need more strength. You need less resistance. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You feel me? Next question, y'all. You said, do narcs lie and cheat? Yeah. Narcissists lie and cheat, see. Listen, narcissists lie to protect their identity, not just to deceive you. You know what I'm saying? Truth threatens their self-image. Accountability triggers shame. And consistency requires emotional regulation. See, lying keeps the false self intact. See, to an unhealed narcissist, truth equals exposure. And exposure equals collapse. So the lie feels safer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all why narcissists cheat. See, cheating isn't always about sex. It's about regulation and validation. See, new attention equals emotional fuel. Multiple sources equals control. And one partner equals dependence. What scares the fuck out of us. It scares narcissists. See, cheating is how narcissists avoid feeling empty. You know what I'm saying? See, not every narcissist lies and cheats the same way. What they do share is a pattern of they share a pattern of prioritizing their needs over honesty. You know what I'm saying? Narcissists don't lie and cheat thinking I'm bad. They do it thinking I deserve this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Entitlement numbs guilt. You know what I'm saying? Entitlement numbs guilt. You know what I'm saying? And entitlement replaces empathy. You know what I'm saying? This is another way narcissists bar regulation by keeping options, secrets, and control. You know what I'm saying? So if you felt confused, suspicious, or constantly questioning reality, your intuition wasn't broken. It was reacting to inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? We about to get y'all ready to get into the next lesson. I mean the next chapter. What chapter we on? Let me see who paying attention. Put a Christmas tree if y'all ready. Let me see. They ready? Hey, we about to get into chapter 2 of 6 chapters. So if you new here, you not late. You perfect. You don't want to miss no other chapter though. It's about to get real dark. The lesson is on the screen. It's why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. I'm dead ass. Alright, y'all ready? Look. Listen, y'all, this is the lesson name is why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. This is chapter 2 of the lesson now. Chapter 2, the name of chapter 2, y'all, is listen, these lessons come from CT University. We do math class every day. I got 6 books. I write every day, y'all. Listen, if y'all want, y'all can see all these master classes in the community. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing. And I got 6 books on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want to do. Okay? But now, back to the chapter. Chapter 2, y'all. Why us narcissists change once we feel secure. See, safety triggers the mass drop. You hear me? Safety triggers the mass drop. You know what I'm saying? See, This chapter, y'all, explains the moment everything shifted and why it felt like you lost the person you fell in love with. See, you didn't imagine the change. You triggered it. You hear me? You didn't imagine the change. You triggered it. Now I'm about to tell y'all what security means to a healthy person versus a narcissist. See, for a healthy person, security feels like relief. Security means safety, consistency, trust, closeness. See, for us narcissists, security feels like exposure. That's the key difference. If we secure, we're exposed. Listen, now I'm gonna tell y'all why commitment triggers us, okay? See, commitment removes the need to perform. When commitment shows up as pregnancy, as marriage, as moving in, as financial dependence, as emotional reliance, the nervous system says they're not leaving. That's what our mind said. And then now the mask is no longer necessary. I got you pregnant, we married, I moved in, financial dependent, emotionally reliant. Oh fuck. That tell me, in my mind, you not leaving me. I got you. You feel me? Now the mask is no longer necessary. You about to see the demon. See, now I'm about to tell y'all what the mask actually is, okay? Listen, y'all, this is what the mask actually is. Y'all need to take y'all notes, man. Cause I'm telling y'all, a lot, y'all all attract narcissists. It's too many powerful women and people in this life, kings and queens, man. A lot of y'all empaths, bro. Y'all better watch out. We coming. Y'all need this info. I get banned for this shit. Listen, y'all. I'm about to tell y'all what the mask actually is. Okay, the mask isn't fake. Okay, it's called effort. The mask is not fake. It's effort. Okay. See, charm requires energy. Empathy requires presence. And listening requires regulation. See, once we feel secure, conserving energy becomes the priority. You know that? I'm about to steal all your fucking energy now. So the system shifts. Now the system about to shift. You feel me? Listen, now I'm about to like I told y'all, look, why control replaces charm? Look, when charm ends, control begins. You hear me? When charm ends, control begins. Why? Because control stabilizes the bond. Control prevents abandonment. Control avoids vulnerability. Control keeps power intact. You feel me? See, charm is used to win. You hear me? Charm, y'all, is used to win, okay? Control is used to keep you. Write that down. I'm telling y'all this. Control, I'm going to say that again, okay? Look, I'm going to say that one more time, y'all. Because I know y'all smart, and this shit going to correlate to y'all brain, man. Y'all too intelligent. This is why I give y'all these lessons, bro, because I know a lot of y'all, it's going to help. Y'all smart. Listen, charm is used to win you, okay? Control is used to keep you, okay? That's it. Okay? That's the pivot. See, now I'm gonna tell you why this feels like betrayal to you. Okay? See, to you, this feels like betrayal because the rules change. You thought love deepened with security. You thought love deepened with security. But for us narcissists, listen, y'all, security ends the audition. You feel me? I'm gonna say that one more time, just in case some of y'all didn't hear me. Listen. See, why this feels like betrayal to you? See, to you, this feels like betrayal because the rules change. See, you thought love deepened with security, but for us narcissists, security ends the audition. Security ends the audition. See, you weren't allowed to stop showing up. We were. You not allowed to stop showing up. You better be on that motherfucking treadmill all day. I need your energy all day. I told you, it's like an energy battery. Energize a battery like a bunny rabbit. It'll never be enough. Keep on running. Now I'm about to tell y'all, look, y'all, why pregnancy is a huge trigger, y'all. It's a lot of new people in here, y'all. You just coming in, you in the perfect, you just came in at the right time, y'all. We in lesson It's one lesson, chapter 2, y'all. It's 6 chapters. Y'all see the lesson on the screen. It's why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you, okay? Now, like I said, I'm about to tell y'all, this is chapter 2. Look, this is why pregnancy is a huge trigger, y'all. Why pregnancy is a huge trigger, okay? See, listen. Pregnancy removes escape routes, okay? Listen, responsibility increases. Attention shifts. Identity feels threatened. And control feels necessary. See, pregnancy turns a narcissist inward. And what they find there is fear, y'all. It's fear. It's fear. It's fear. So the mask drop fast. The mask drop fast. Now I'm gonna tell y'all why we become mean, cold, or distant. See, once the mask drops, shame rises. Once the mask drops, shame rises. And when shame rises, empathy shuts down. Irritability increases. We start getting irritated more. And defensiveness spikes. See, coldness is a defense, not indifference, y'all. Okay? I'm gonna say that again for y'all. Cause we love to act cold. That shit is fake. Coldness is a defense. I'm just trying to get control back. It's not indifference. Okay? Listen, y'all. Cruelty is regulation through domination, okay? See, look, when I felt secure before healing, I stopped trying. When I felt secure before healing, I stopped trying. Not because the person didn't matter, but because my nervous system didn't think effort required anymore. I swear to God. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, y'all. Look, why you try harder? Okay, look. I'm gonna tell y'all why you try harder. See, when we pulled away, you leaned in. You leaned in because your nervous system said this. Something's wrong. I need to fix this. If I love harder, it'll come back. See, guess what? That's how the trauma bond strengthens, y'all. That's how the trauma bond strengthens. One person disengages, the other overfunctions. Somebody got it. This is how trauma bond. Somebody going. It's only 2 roles in trauma bond. One person disengages, the other overfunctions. One other one going crazy. Don't even know who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? See, now I'm gonna tell you why we blame you after change. After the change, okay? This is why we blame you after the change. See, once the dynamic shifts, narcissists often rewrite the story, y'all. Okay? Why? Because accountability triggers shame. Because admitting change threatens identity. So we say you change. So we say you're too sensitive. So we say you're not the same. See, blame protects the false self. I gotta blame somebody. I can't blame myself. I'd rather die. Because that version required effort. And effort feels unsafe once security is achieved. See, the beginning, y'all, the beginning wasn't the real relationship, okay? It was the hook. Okay? The beginning wasn't the real relationship. It was the hook. That's just the hook. Now, what this means for you, see, the person you miss wasn't lost. They just were temporary. You know what I'm saying? What you saw later wasn't your fault either. You know what I'm saying? We don't miss you the way you miss us. Because once security is achieved, we stop associating you with excitement and start associating you with obligation. Now you obligated to fulfill my duties. That's the shift, y'all. You know what I'm saying? See, this was chapter 2. In the next chapter, I'm going to explain why narcissists replace you so fast and why the replacement never looks like you. Okay? No cap. Drop y'all questions. I'm decoding. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get dark. I have some more questions, y'all. Tap that screen, though, y'all. I'm going to answer all y'all questions, the ones I can, but listen, just so we won't get demonetized, you feel me? Just tap the screen. They be blocking us for exposing this shit. They don't like it. You said how do you get the upper hand when you have to work with him? You don't get the upper hand by outplaying a narcissist. You get it by becoming unreadable. You feel me? You get it by becoming unreadable. See, first, listen, what upper hand really means here. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. See, the upper hand isn't control. It's not being controlled. That's the upper hand. Feel me? When you still have to work with them, you can't disappear. You can't escalate. You can't react emotionally. So the goal becomes neutral authority. You feel me? Neutral authority. See, the only position that works is professional distance. See what I'm saying? Professional distance. See, narcissists gain power through emotional assets, y'all. See, so you remove it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remove it. How that looks in practice. Look, this is how it looks. Keep communication short. Stick to facts only. No defending. No explaining. No emotional tone. No personal sharing. See, information is intimacy to a narcissist, okay? Stop giving it, okay? Now I'm gonna tell you why emotional nurturing is so effective. See, when you stop reacting, the narcissist loses feedback. No feedback means this: no regulation, no fuel, and no leverage. See, calm is a weakness, y'all. It's starvation to us. Shit. If you start barking back, we love that. We thrive in chaos. See, another thing is setting boundaries without announcing them, okay? This is important. See, never announce boundaries to a narcissist, okay? Instead, do this: enforce them quietly, consistently, and without emotion, okay? Don't tell us. For example, say, look, say stuff like this: I'll respond by email. Tell them that. Or that's not work related. Or please keep this professional. Saying boundaries don't need speeches. They need repetition. You know what I'm saying? When someone stopped reacting to me before I healed, y'all, I felt powerless, not superior, because I couldn't read it. Just because I couldn't read them no more. When you start reacting, I can't read your ass, and that's what pissed me off. But the more you talk, the more you react, the more you do all this extra shit. I ain't got. I know. I got my answer. So this is what not to do. Okay. Don't try to. Don't try to provoke jealousy. Don't try to prove competence. Don't try to show strength, and don't try to outsmart them. See, trying to keep you in the loop, keeps you in the game. You know what I'm saying? It keeps you in the game. See, us narcissists borrow regulation from reactions. Okay, when you stop blending your nervous system, you already have the upper hand. Okay, the goal isn't dominance, y'all. It's freedom. Okay, and freedom looks boring to narcissists. Next question. You feel me? Thank you for the roses tip. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for everybody sending gifts. On my mama. Ask me some questions. I got y'all. You said, would it ever change? I was forced to change. You feel me? Like, see, yes, a narcissist can change, but not the way people hope, though. I didn't change because someone loved me enough. I changed because I was forced to face myself. What change actually requires for a narcissist, I'm gonna tell you. Change for a narcissist is not insight. It's collapse of the old system. You feel me? It's like collapse of the old system. Real change only happens when the old patterns stop working, y'all. Consequences stack up. Control fails. Denial becomes impossible. And the nervous system can't survive the same way anymore. See, change doesn't come from promises. It comes from pain that can't be avoided. And we gotta face that pain. You feel me? Shit. Why most narcissists don't change? See, most narcissists never change. Why? Because change requires sitting with shame. Change requires accountability without blame. Change requires loss of image. Change requires loss of control. Change requires learning self regulation. You know what I'm saying? Most people would rather repeat a pattern than dismantle their identity, especially a narcissist. That's the truth. What being forced actually means, see, I wasn't forced by a person, I was forced by reality. I told you, I near death. I had to die there the seventh time. Consequences, losing access, hidden limits, seeing the damage clearly. See, when survival stops working, something has to change. Something got to change. Like, see, real change isn't saying sorry. It's change behavior when no one is watching. You feel me? Consistency over time, accepting boundaries, no retaliation, no victim stories, no rushing forgiveness, doing internal work. If accountability feels optional, change isn't happening, okay? I promise you. It's not. Never stay hoping someone would change. If they change, it will be without you carrying them there. I promise. You feel me? Narcissists don't change while barring regulation, okay? They change when they learn to regulate themselves. And most never choose that. It's hard. It's hard. Shit. Hope is not a strategy. Okay? Boundaries are. And if someone truly changes, they won't need access to prove it. You know what I'm saying? No God. Y'all want to get back into chapter 3? Or y'all want more questions? Alright, that's another question. Ask me another question. Said the kids involved. You gotta treat it like a business relationship. It's impossible to co-parent. You got parallel parent. I told y'all. You feel me? Listen. You said, what happens when you leave a narcissist? When you leave a narcissist, the relationship doesn't end first. The nervous system reacts first. You get what I'm saying? That's what happens. When you leave a narcissist, the relationship doesn't end first. The nervous system reacts first. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm going to tell you how the phases look. Phase 1 is the shock. This is what happens immediate after leaving. See, at first, your body panics. Even if leaving was your idea. You may feel this. You may feel relief and terror at the same time. You may feel doubt. You may feel urges to reach out. You may feel emptiness. You may feel confusion. See, that's not missing them. That's withdrawal from a trauma bond. You know what I'm saying? See, your system lost a familiar pattern. You know what I'm saying? This is second phase. Look, the narcissist response. See, listen, when you leave, the narcissist experiences loss of regulation. You know what I'm saying? So you may see hoovering. You may see anger. You may see fake apologies. You may see blame. You may see silence. You may see the smear campaign. See, their reaction isn't about love. It's about losing access. This is phase 3. See, the body starts speaking. Once you are gone, your body finally has space to release. That's when people experience this: the shaking, the exhaustion, the emotional waves, the headaches, the grief. See, your body waited until you were safe to let go. You know what I'm saying? This is another phase. I'm telling y'all because I used to put girls through this. Phase 4 is clarity arrives. See, this is, listen, y'all. After the fog lifts, clarity hits. you start to see the patterns. You start to see the lies. You start to see the manipulation. You start to see how much you carried. You start to see how little you received. See, that clarity can hurt, but it ends self blame. You get what I'm saying? It can hurt, but it ends self blame. See, now I'm about to tell y'all phase 5. See, this is the void. Okay? See, then comes a quiet phase people aren't warned about, okay? You may feel empty. You may feel bored. You may feel numb. You may feel unsure of who you are. See, that void isn't failure, okay? It's your identity reorganizing. You get what I'm saying? Listen, and then it's phase 6. This is why I tell you to write this down, y'all. These master classes, if y'all need these master classes, join my community. Link in my bio. You feel me? Listen. Phase 6. Regulation returns, okay? Look. With time and support, look, your nervous system recalibrates, okay? So you notice this. You'll notice this. Look, calmer reactions, better sleep, clearer boundaries, less obsession, and more presence, okay? See, you stop orienting your life around them. You feel me? That's freedom. Listen, leaving doesn't instantly feel good, okay? But staying eventually destroys you. That contrast matters. I'm gonna say that again. Leaving doesn't instantly feels good, but staying eventually destroys you. That contrast matter. Man, y'all better come into the community, bro. I just broke down this lesson. Yo, I ain't never talk about this. I just told y'all the whole phase. I just told y'all how exactly you gonna fucking feel. Exactly how you gonna feel once you leave us instantly. I ain't even making a video about that yet. I might have to put that in. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta put that in the video, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta put that in the video, y'all. Oh my god. I hope y'all writing this shit down, bro. Cause that's something a lot of people. I hope, yo. I'm telling y'all, cause that's really what we do, y'all. And this is what y'all gonna feel. And I tell y'all this to say y'all not crazy, okay? This is why I could tell y'all this. So look, and I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna say this, y'all. When you leave a narcissist, you don't lose yourself, okay? You finally get the chance to come back, okay? Don't forget that. Now we about to get back into the lesson, okay? We about to get back into what chapter we on? That was just answering questions, y'all. That wasn't even a chapter. We just be answering questions. Y'all know we just be freestyling, man. Freestyling, honest, and learning. We protect it, y'all. It's a lot of empaths and dark empaths in here. Too much spiritual. Whoo! You said, what's the topic? The lesson is, for everybody just coming in, this is perfect timing. We're in chapter 3. The lesson is why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. And this is chapter 3 we're about to break down. If y'all ready for chapter 3, put a Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? Put a Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that's the confirmation. Y'all know it. Y'all know what time it is. If you here, you just in time. It's about to get real dark. It's a masterclass, y'all. It's a masterclass. Listen, this is chapter 3, y'all. The lesson, I'm gonna say the lesson name first. The lesson is why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. That's the lesson. That's the name of the lesson. Now, this is chapter 3 of the lesson, y'all. Chapter 3 is, the name of chapter 3 is why us narcissists replace you so fast and why the replacement never looks like you. You hear me? Why us narcissists replace you so fast and why the replacement never looks like you. See, this chapter answers the question that destroys people's confidence the most. See, why did they replace me so fast? And why does a new person look nothing like me? Okay? See, first, the big lie you've been told, okay? Listen. Fast replacement does not mean you were easy to forget. Hell no. See, it means we couldn't sit with ourselves without you. That's the truth. See, I'm going to tell y'all why us narcissists cannot be alone. We cannot be alone. See, when a narcissist loses a mirror, the nervous system destabilizes. Without a mirror, y'all, without a mirror, we feel empty. We feel restless. We feel irritated. We feel bored. We feel ashamed. We feel unseen. See, alone doesn't feel peaceful to us. It feels like disappearance. I told y'all we were ready to die. So we rush to fill the gap. Now I'm going to tell y'all what a replacement actually is. Listen, a replacement is not a new love. It's a regulation device. See, listen, someone to reflect us, someone to admire us, someone to distract us, someone to keep us from feeling the void. See, replacements are not chosen from the heart. They're chosen from panic. You hear me? They're chosen from panic. I need a supply ASAP. Listen, now I'm about to tell y'all why the replacement looks so different from you. See, people assume narcissists have a type, y'all. We don't. We don't have no type. No, we don't have a type. What we choose depends on this. What we choose depends on who feels least threatening, who asks the fewest questions, who challenges us the least, who will literally stabilize us quickly. You know what I'm saying? Who will regulate my nervous system the best without questioning me. You know what I'm saying? See, look, that's why it looks confusing. See, now I'm gonna tell y'all why this destroys your self-worth and why it shouldn't though, okay? Listen, listen. Your brain tries to make sense of the replacement. You think, was I too much? Was I not enough? What do they have that I don't? See, that comparison is the final hook of the trauma bond. See, it keeps you focused outward instead of inward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all feel me? See, I'm gonna tell you this. Look, when I replace people fast, it wasn't because they meant nothing. No, it was because sitting alone myself felt unbearable. I would rather die, bruh. I'd rather die. See, the replacement wasn't about them. It was about me not collapsing. You know what I'm saying? No cap. See, I'm gonna tell y'all why we sometimes downgrade or rush commitment. Okay. See, sometimes narcissists downgrade or rush commitment with the replacement. Why? Because urgency calms the nervous system. Locking someone in restores control, and rushing skips intimacy. You know what I'm saying? See, fast attachment replaces real connection. That's why often burns out. See, and I'm about to tell y'all why we still think about you after replacing you. This is why we still think about you after replacing you. See, replacing you doesn't erase you. You feel me? Because you weren't just a person. You hear me? You weren't just a person. You were a state. You were represented. Listen, you represented this, okay? You represented confidence, stability, admiration, identity. See, we don't miss you as a person. We miss how regulated we felt with you. You hear me? We don't miss you as a person. We miss how regulated we felt with you. You feel me? That's why we hoover back later, y'all. That's why we hoover back later, see. Now I'm going to tell y'all why hoovers happen after replacement fail, okay? This is why hoovers happen after replacements fail, see. When the new mirror stops working, we look backwards. Not because we healed, not because we realize your value, not because we change, but because the state is gone and regulation is failing again. See, hoovering is nostalgia for regulation, not love, okay? See, now I'm about to tell y'all why the truth sets you free. See, once you understand this, the replacement loses power over you. You stop stalking. You stop comparing. You stop replaying. You stop wondering what you lack. See, you realize the replacement didn't win. They inherited a role. They just inherited a role. And roles can be replaced again. It's just a role. Just like if you're on a basketball team. If you get injured, you can't compete no more. Your ass getting traded. You a role. You a role. You feel me? You can get replaced anytime. See, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all. We miss who we were when your reflection stabilized us, and we chase that feeling everywhere. Okay, other narcissists don't miss you the way you miss us. We miss who we were when your reflection stabilized us, and we chase that feeling everywhere. See, this was chapter 3, y'all. In the next chapter, I'm going to explain why us narcissists come back angry, cold, or fake nice after you moved on. You feel me? Drop y'all questions, y'all. We decoded. I'm about to break some shit down like a Christmas tree. I do shit alive. You hit that bottom. It's on the bottom right. It's like an arrow pointing to the right. Or you hit the 3 dots and you'll see share. It's at the bottom of your phone. Ask me some more questions, y'all. I got y'all. We do daily lessons. I need to come into the community, man. Link in my bio. This is nothing. The people in the CTU, y'all know. We learn all day, every day. Listen. Ask me some more questions, y'all. I got y'all. I ain't ignoring nobody. You feel me? You said, what makes the narcissist stop stalking you? Narcissists stop stalking you when there's nothing left to read, pull, or regulate from. That's when. See, I'm going to tell y'all what stalking actually is. See, stalking isn't always obsession. It's monitoring for access. They're checking this. Do I still matter? Do I still affect you? Do I still have influence? Do they move on? Did they move on? Did they find a new person? Did I lose power? See, if there's emotional data, they'll keep checking. You know what I'm saying? See, listen, I'm gonna tell you what keeps stalking going. See, stalking continues when this happens. When you react indirectly, posts, subtweets, captions. Stalking keeps going when you block, then unblock when you post emotional content, when you seek validation publicly, when you talk about them online, when mutual feeds information. You hear me? See, silence isn't silence if your energy is still loud. You feel me? Now I'm gonna tell y'all what actually makes it stop. See, stalking stops when your nervous system is no longer oriented towards them, okay? That means this, look, no emotional posts, no indirect messages, no proving yourself, no explaining, no curiosity, no checking back. See, when there's no signal, the radar shuts off. See, when someone became boring to me, I'm gonna tell y'all, when my supply became boring to me, not rude, not cold, just neutral, I stopped watching them because there was nothing left to regulate with. I gotta go to somebody else. See, I'm gonna tell you why blocking the load doesn't always work, okay? See, blocking removes access, but not attachment, okay? See, if your energy is still hooked, they feel it, they test it, and they circle back. I'm gonna say that one more time for y'all. If your energy is still hooked, they feel it, they test it, and they circle back. Detachment is louder than boundaries, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Detachment is louder than boundaries. See, if stalking feels threatening or unsafe, document everything and seek legal or local support. See, psychology explains behavior. It does not replace protection, okay? They stop stalking you when you stop being a mirror. You know what I'm saying? Not because you disappeared, but because you became unavailable to regulate. Next question, though. You feel me? It will create us too much praise, too much trauma. Never in between, you know what I'm saying? Ask me another question, y'all. And then we go get back to the lesson. I'm gonna answer one more. You said, do they change? Let me say this. Look, told y'all. Yes, narcissists can change, but most don't. See, what real change actually requires, I'm gonna tell you. See, change for narcissists is not insight, love, or losing the right person. You feel me? It's not. You heard me? I said change for narcissists is not insight, love, or losing the right person. Change only happens when the old patterns stop working, when consequences stack up, when denial collapses, when I damn near died, when control no longer regulates us, when they are forced to shame without escaping it. See, change requires dismantling the identity that kept them safe. Most of them won't do that. You hear me? I'm gonna tell you why most narcissists don't change. See, because changing hurts more than repeating the pattern. Change requires accountability without blaming. Change requires sitting with discomfort. Change requires learning self regulation. Change requires giving up control. Change requires doing long term work. See, most narcissists would rather replace people than rebuild themselves. You feel me? See, I didn't change because someone loved me enough. Hell no. I changed because the way I was living became unsustainable. That's the difference. I was about to die a lot of times. Listen, never stay hoping someone would change, okay? If they change, it would be without you carrying them near, okay? So, yes, I said narcissists can change, but if you're asking that question, the answer you need to live by is no. You feel me? If you asking that question, the answer you need to live by is no. You feel me? We about to give y'all ready for the next chapter? What chapter we on? Who paying attention? Oh yeah, y'all paying attention? Chapter 4, say no more. Put a Christmas tree if y'all ready. Take the notes. It's about to get dark. Please take y'all notes out. We on chapter 4. It's 6 chapters. Alright. If y'all heard the first 3 chapters, it's only getting better. It's about to get better. We always save the best. Always say the best chapters for last. You feel me? Now, save this live. Just come to CTU. Come to the community. You can watch all the lives. You can watch all the classes. You get way more than that in the community. You feel me? All these lives be in the community, man. Community is $10, bro. Link in my bio. It's you can't find this shit nowhere else. Now let's get back into the lesson. Why us narcissists don't miss you? We miss who we were when we had you. Okay. Listen, look. I'm gonna tell y'all. Look. This is chapter 4. Okay. Chapter 4, y'all. The name of chapter 4. The title is pay attention. Why us narcissists come back angry, cold, or fake nice after you left. Okay? I'm going to say that one more time so y'all can hear. Why us narcissists come back angry, cold, or fake nice after you left. See, this chapter explains why they came back. Not softer, not healed, but confusing. You know what I'm saying? See, first, I'm going to tell y'all what people think a return means and why it's wrong. This is what people think a return means and why it's wrong. See, listen, People think when a narcissist comes back, it means regret, love, or realization. See, no, that's not what's happening. See, a narcissist coming back is not about you, y'all. It's about regulation failure. Write that word down. I'm giving y'all a lot of psychology words today. Okay, look, regulation failure. Okay, that's the frame. Look, now I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, what actually triggers a Hoover. Okay, see, we come back when the system destabilizes. Okay, triggers include this: a replacement stop working, admiration fades, control weakens, shame rises, boredom sets in, loneliness hits, or identity feels thin. See, when the mirror cracks, we look for the last one that worked. It's simple. When the mirror cracks, we look for the last one that worked. And guess what? That's you. That's you. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all why the return often feels off, okay? This is why the return feel off. See, when we come back, we're not trying to rebuild intimacy. We're trying to test access. Y'all want me to say that again? All right, look. I'm going to say it again. What actually triggers a Hoover, okay? What actually triggers a Hoover, okay? Hold on. Y'all want me to repeat that? All right. Listen. We come back when the system destabilizes, okay? Triggers include this. A replacement stops working. Admiration fades. Control weakens. Shame rises. Boredom sets in. Loneliness hits. Or identity feels thin. See, when the mirror cracks, we look for the last one that worked. And that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's you. And I'm going to tell y'all why the return often feels off, okay? See, when we come back, we're not trying to rebuild intimacy. We're trying to test access. We're trying to confirm relevance. We're trying to feel powerful again. We're trying to soothe insecurity. That's why the energy feels wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's why the energy feels wrong. See, I'm about to tell y'all, write these down, y'all. These are the 3 common ways we come back, okay? I need y'all to remember this. This is why I tell y'all to get y'all notes. The 3 common ways we come back. The first one is, number 1 is the angry accuser, okay? We're going to call it the angry accuser. See, we say you change. You cold now. You ruin everything. We say this why? Because anger blocks shame, y'all. And blame restores control, okay? Anger blocks shame and blame restores control. So anger is easier than accountability, okay? That's why we do that. Now the second one is cold or detach. We come back like, I'm just checking in. No big deal. I don't care like that anymore. See why? See, distance protects ego. Indifference tests power. See, listen, coldness is a shield, not confidence, okay? Another thing is fake nice. That's the third one. Nostalgic. See, we'll say, I've been thinking about you. I miss what we had, baby. Or I changed. See, why? Because niceness lowers defenses. And nostalgia reopens the bond. See, fake nice is a strategy, not softness. Okay? Fake nice is a strategy, not softness. See, now I'm about to tell y'all why we barely apologize to you, like, clearly, okay? Why we barely apologize cleanly, okay? Listen, y'all. See, real apology requires owning harm. But for an unhealed narcissist, owning harm equals shame. Shame equals collapse. So apologies become vague. They become conditional. They become rushed. They become followed by blame. See, if accountability feels threatening, the apology won't be real. You know what I'm saying? It won't be real. Listen, y'all, when I came back before healing, it wasn't because I missed the person. Like, when I came back to my supply before healing, it wasn't because I missed the person. It was because I missed how stable I felt with them. She made me feel like a god. She always taking a nigga back. See, that's not love, y'all. That's dependency, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all why Hoover happens even if you're doing well. Y'all with me? This is why Hoover happens even when you're doing well. See, sometimes narcissists come back because you're doing better. Why? Because I'm gonna tell y'all. Because your growth threatens relevance. Because your calm removes control. Because your detachment feels like abandonment. I'm telling y'all. See, your healing can feel like rejection to someone who needs access. So they test it. They test it. Look, and I'm gonna tell y'all why responding once can reset the whole cycle, y'all. This is why this is a masterclass. This is all of these lessons is put together for a reason. Okay? This is why responding once can reset the whole cycle, y'all. Listen, one response can reopen the regulation loop, okay? Because look, the nervous system tights up, it lights up. You hear me? The nervous system lights up. Hope re-enters and attachment reactivates. See, you don't restart the relationship. Literally, you don't restart the relationship. Okay? If you respond once, you restart the whole pattern. The whole pattern. The whole pattern. Not no fucking relationship. I'm talking about the trauma bond, the pattern. You hear me? Please, y'all. That's the danger, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we dangerous. And I'm gonna tell y'all, look, why we don't come back healed, y'all. Why we don't come back healed. See, if we were healed, we wouldn't need to come back. You know that? We would have sat with the loss. Coming back is proof that work wasn't done. We either come back or we gonna find another supply. Y'all notice that we never sit by ourselves, right? That we got a supply lined up right after. See, I'm gonna tell y'all what this means for you though. Okay, listen. Oh, listen to me, y'all. A narcissist coming back doesn't mean you were wrong to leave. Okay, it means the pattern collapsed without you. You hear me? I'm gonna say that one more time. I need y'all to really listen to me. A narcissist coming back doesn't mean you were wrong to leave. It means the pattern collapsed without you. I'm telling you. See, us narcissists don't miss you the way you miss us. We miss who we were when you regulated us. And when that feeling disappears, we look backwards. See, this was chapter 4, y'all. In the next chapter, I'm going to explain why you still feel us even when we're gone. And why that doesn't mean you should go back, okay? Drop your questions. I'm decoding, y'all. About to answer some more questions in the comments before we get into the next chapter. For it's a lot of new people coming in, y'all. Just in time, y'all. You say it's the masterclass, y'all. We gonna get into chapter 5. We got 6 chapters, and we gonna lock in. Yeah, perfect timing, y'all. But right now, I'm about to answer some more questions, okay? We got 317 people. Shout out to y'all. And we on YouTube and TikTok. Shout out to everybody. It's a masterclass, y'all. It's a masterclass. Ask me a question. I'm looking in the comments right now. Ask me a question, y'all. Co-parent with a narcissist? You want me to explain co-parent with a narcissist? Can you co-parent with a narcissist? Whew. Listen, no, you cannot co-parent with a narcissist, okay? I'm going to tell you, look. Why co-parent doesn't work with a narcissist, okay? See, co-parent requires 2 regulated adults who can prioritize a child over their ego. You hear me? That's what co-parent requires. 2 regulated adults who can prioritize a child over their ego. A narcissist needs control. A narcissist needs to win. A narcissist needs to be right. A narcissist needs validation. A narcissist needs the narrative. See, a narcissist doesn't co-parent. They counter-parent. See, how co-parenting turns into a power game. I'm about to tell y'all. See, this is what people experience. They experience using the child to punish you. inconsistent schedules, okay? Last minute changes, withholding information, triangulating the child, you know what I'm saying? Making you look unstable and playing victim to courts or school. See, the child becomes a tool for regulation. That's not co-parenting, y'all. That's control. I'm gonna tell y'all now what does work instead, okay? See, you don't co-parent with a narcissist, you parallel parent. See, minimum contact, written communication only, no emotional discussion, no explaining, strict boundaries, and documented agreements, okay? See, parallel parent protects the child by limiting chaos. See, before I healed, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. I used to track, man, girls, bro. Like, it get dark. I'm gonna just say this, y'all. Listen, if you keep trying to co-parent with a narcissist, you will burn out, and the child will absorb the tension. Okay, structure protects children more than cooperation. See, narcissists bar regulation from conflict. Parallel parenting removes the fuel. Okay, you're not failing because co-parent isn't working. You're learning that the rules are different. Okay. Next question. It's just different rules. You feel me? No cap. Next question. Then we're gonna get into the next chapter. Okay. It's the master class. Hmm. Ask me another question, y'all. You said why do narcissists get married? Narcissists get married for stability, not intimacy. You know what I'm saying? See, you heard me? For stability, not intimacy. I'm gonna tell y'all what marriage represents to narcissists, y'all. I did a video about that. I got books about that. I'm gonna tell y'all though. Listen, marriage isn't about partnership to a narcissist. It's about structure, image, and access. See, marriage offers this, y'all. Marriage offers this. See, marriage offers guaranteed supply, social validation. I'm chosen. Control through obligation. Reduce abandonment risk. And a stable mirror. See, marriage locks the mirror in place. Literally, it locks the mirror in place. See, I'm gonna tell y'all why marriage feels safe to them. Marriage creates predictability, and predictability calms their nervous system. It reduces the need to chase and gives entitlement to your time, your energy, and your body. See, marriage feels like ownership to an unhealed narcissist. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all why many narcissists push marriage fast. See, some narcissists rush marriage to skip intimacy, y'all. Why? Because intimacy requires vulnerability. Vulnerability triggers shame, and commitment skips emotional depth. See, commitment becomes a shortcut to control. See, look, why the mask often drops after marriage, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. See, one marriage, you gotta understand. Like once like a narcissist marriage happens, like once it happens, the performance stops because the goal is achieved, security is established, and effort feels unnecessary. See, marriage ends the audition. That's why people say this. They changed after we got married, or they became cold, or they stopped trying. See, you didn't imagine it. You didn't imagine it. See, look, before I healed, marriage would have felt like safety, not connection, okay? It would have meant I didn't have to keep showing up emotionally. That builds credibility to me, to us. See, listen, why this doesn't mean they can't want marriage, okay? This doesn't mean narcissists can't want marriage. Without self awareness and regulation, marriage becomes a container for dysfunction. See, that institution doesn't heal the person. See, if you were married to a narcissist and felt lonelier than ever, that wasn't a failure of love. It was a mismatch of motives. You know what I'm saying? See, Marriage doesn't fix attachment. It magnifies them. Okay? Now we about to get back into the chapter. What chapter we on, y'all? Five. Oh yeah, y'all ain't locked in tonight. Oh yeah, they paying attention. Say no more. They Christmas tree ain't ready. Say no more, y'all. Listen, this is we about to do chapter 5 of the one lesson that's on the screen is why us narcissists don't miss you. We miss who we were when we had you. That's the name of the lesson that's on the screen on TikTok and YouTube. See, this is chapter 5 um of the lesson. Okay, chapter 5. See, is why you still feel us even when we're gone, y'all. Trauma bonds live in the body, y'all, not the heart. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. This is why you still feel us even when we're gone. Okay? Trauma bonds live in the body, not the heart. See, this chapter is, listen, y'all, this chapter explains the part that makes people doubt their healing, okay? Why you still feel us even when you know you shouldn't go back. Why, you hear me? Why you still feel us even when you know you shouldn't go back. See, first, let me tell y'all, look, what you're feeling is not love, okay? It's not love, see. What you're feeling isn't love. It's nervous system memory. Write that word down, psychology. Nervous system memory, see. Love lives in choice. Trauma bonds live in reflex, okay? Love lives in choice. Trauma bonds live in reflex. That distinction frees people. Listen, y'all. Listen. When the body holds on after the mind lets go, listen, your mind can understand the truth longer before your body does. Because during the relationship, your body stayed alert, your body adapted, your body learned patterns, your body braced constantly. See, your body was trained around us. So when we leave, the body asks this: where did the threat go? Where did the threat go? Not where did the love go? You feel me? When we leave, the body asks this: where did the threat go? Not where did the love go? Now look, I'm about to tell y'all what a trauma bond actually is, okay? See, a trauma bond is formed when safety and danger are mixed. See, that creates intensity, obsession, longing, confusion. Your nervous system bonded to relief, not affection, okay? Listen, relief when the tension stopped, relief when the conflict ended, when the silence broke, when the affection returned. See, everything I say, yo, that's conditioning. That's conditioning. You know what I'm saying? See, when your body misses us specifically, see, us narcissists create high contrast, high highs and low lows, okay? High highs and low lows. See, high contrast, high contrast, y'all, it trains the nervous system to wait for the apology, to wait for the affection, to wait for the good version, to wait for the calm. So y'all look. So when we're gone, the body is still waiting. You know that? I'm telling. I will say that again for y'all, because I really need y'all to understand this. When your body misses us specifically, okay, listen, y'all. Us narcissists create high contrast, okay? High highs and low lows. See, high contrast trains the nervous system to wait, okay? It trains your nervous system to wait for this, y'all, to wait for the apology, to wait for the affection, to wait for the good version, to wait for the calm. So when we're gone, the body is still waiting. See, now I'm gonna tell you why time alone doesn't break the bond. See, time doesn't heal trauma bonds, okay? Regulation does. Regulation does. If the nervous system is still dysregulated, time just stretches the pain. Memories stay charged and urges keep coming. You feel me? See, you don't miss the person, y'all. You miss the release. You don't miss the person, you miss the release. And I'm gonna tell you why you feel them at night randomly or in your body, okay? Listen, this is why you feel them at night randomly or in your body. See, that's not intuition, y'all. It's called stored activation. It's stored activation. Your body remembers tone shifts. Your body remembers footsteps. Your body remembers silence. Your body remembers moods. Your body remembers unpredictability. See, your body learned to track us for survival. So sensations show up as chest tightness, stomach drops, shaking, dreams, intrusive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That's memory without words. You hear me? That's memory without words, okay? See, when someone told me they still felt me after we ended, it wasn't because I was special, y'all. No, it was because I trained their nervous system. That's not romance, y'all. That's imprinting. You feel me? And I'm going to tell y'all why going back makes it worse, okay? Every time you go back, the bond strengthens, okay? Because the nervous system learns this. Leaving is dangerous. Returning brings relief, okay? Every time you go back, the bond strengthens because the nervous system learns this. Leaving is dangerous and returning brings relief. See, relief becomes the addiction. That's how people get stuck for years. For years, y'all. See, listen, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all what actually weakens the bond, okay? Listen, y'all. Trauma bonds weaken when the body learns new patterns of safety. That looks like this: predictability, calm routines, no emotional spikes, no checking, no indirect contact, and rest. The body heals through repetition, not insight, okay? See, I'm gonna tell y'all why this gonna feel boring at first though. It's gonna feel boring at first. Early healing feels empty because chaos is gone, adrenaline drops, and urgency disappears. See, boredom is a sign your body is detoxing from intensity. You know what I'm saying? Not that something is missing, okay? Boredom is a sign that your body is detoxing from intensity. Not that something is missing, okay? See, what that means for you is feeling them doesn't mean you should go back, okay? It doesn't mean you should go back, okay? It means your body hasn't caught up to your clarity yet, okay? And that takes patience, not punishment. You know what I'm saying? That takes patience, not punishment. See, us narcissists don't miss you the way you miss us. We miss who we were when your nervous system regulated us. And you're learning how to regulate yourself again. That's the shift. You know what I'm saying? See, this was chapter 5, y'all. In the final chapter, I'm going to explain how the cycle truly ends and what real detachment actually feels like, okay? Drop y'all questions right now. I'm decoding in the comments. We're going to answer some more questions. Before we do the next chapter, you feel me? He said, "Why don't narcissist people don't want to see or listen to their own record or videos? We hate looking in the mirror. I can't look in the mirror. We know we evil. Like we can't. I can't look in the mirror, man. Hold the mirror. Like that's the worst thing you can do. It's like that's like calling me out. It's the same thing. You feel me? Yeah. Ask me some more questions, y'all. I got y'all. I'm gonna break this shit down, y'all. You feel me? I see you later. Adios. Y'all got more questions? Y'all want to get into the lesson? What's up? The last chapter. All I wanted was a dough. It ain't no more kicking doors. Why we lie after being exposed? We always lie. We can't help it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you that they lie after being exposed because exposure threatens their entire identity. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what exposure actually does to a narcissist. See, exposure isn't just embarrassing for a narcissist. It feels like psychological annihilation. You hear me? When exposed, they feel intense shame. They feel loss of control. They feel fear of abandonment. They fear collapse of the false self. See, truth doesn't feel corrective to them. It feels dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Why lying becomes more aggressive after exposure. See, before exposure, lies maintain the image. After exposure, lies are about survival. So the line escalates. We start denying obvious facts, rewriting history, accusing you, playing the victim, smearing your credibility. See, when reality threatens the mask fights back. I'm gonna tell y'all why admitting the truth feels impossible. See, admitting the truth will require them to feel shame without escaping it. But shame for an unhealed narcissist floods the nervous system. It triggers collapse and it feels intolerable. See, lying is a way to stay emotionally upright, not moral, regulatory. You feel me? See, before I healed, being exposed didn't make me honest. It made me defensive because honesty required a level of self regulation I didn't have yet. Feel me? And I'm going to tell you why you never get closure after exposure. See, people think exposure leads to accountability. With narcissists, it usually leads to revision. You don't get closure from someone whose identity depends on denying reality. You feel me? If someone keeps lying after being exposed, that's your answer. The truth is no longer the goal, okay? Control is. Us narcissists borrow regulation through image. Exposure removes the image, you get what I'm saying? Lying tries to rebuild it. Stop waiting for honesty after exposure. The moment, I promise you, that moment isn't coming. Distance is the closure. You feel me? Next question. You feel me? Alright, so one more question, then we're gonna get in the lesson. You feel me? I'll see you later. Adios. You said, why do they hate you after all you do for them? They don't hate you because of what you did to them. They hate you because of what they needed from you. Feel me? When you do a lot for narcissists, you don't become appreciated. You become a mirror they depend on. You know what I'm saying? And dependency creates shame, weakness, fear, and resentment. See, needing you reminds them of what they lack. That's where the hate begins. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm going to tell you why your goodness becomes a threat. See, everything you gave them, patience, love, stability, empathy, highlighted what they couldn't give themselves. So instead of gratitude, they feel exposed. They feel small. They feel out of control. Your love made their inner emptiness louder. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm going to tell you why they rewrite you as the villain. See, to survive that shame, they flip the story. They tell themselves, you were controlling. You was the needy one. You were the problem. You change. If they make you bad, they don't have to feel bad. You get what I'm saying? That's the psychological move right there. See, when someone did everything for me before I healed, I didn't feel grateful. I felt exposed. And exposure turns into anger if you don't know how to regulate shame. And I'm going to tell y'all why the hate is strongest when you leave or set boundaries. See, when you stop giving, the resentment peaks because the mirror disappears. The regulation stops. The dependency is revealed. See, the hate isn't about losing you. It's about losing what you provided. You know what I'm saying? See, being hated by narcissists after giving everything is not proof that you failed, okay? It's proof that you outgrew the role. You outgrew that role. Us narcissists don't miss you the way you miss us. We resent the mirrors we depend on once they start reflecting us. If someone hates you after you gave them love, y'all, that's not hate. That's unresolved shame looking for a target. You hear me? No cap. You feel me though? Alright, y'all ready to get into the next chapter? What chapter we on? Six. Oh yeah. Y'all ready? Put the Christmas tree. Y'all know what time it is. It's about it down. Let's get it. It's last chapter. Pay attention, y'all. While us narcissists don't miss you, we miss who we were when we had you. That's the lesson. I'm about to read chapter 6 of the lesson. Listen. Let's go. Chapter 6. This is, look, how the cycle actually ends and what real detachment feels like, okay? How the cycle actually ends and what real detachment actually feels like, okay? This last chapter isn't about them anymore, okay? It's about what happens when your nervous system finally stops waiting, okay? See, first, listen. What people think closure is and why it never comes. This is what people think closure is and why it never comes. See, most people think closure comes from a conversation, an apology, or the narcissist admit that they admit the truth. You hear me? Most people think closure comes from conversation, an apology, or the narcissist admitting the truth. See, no, that's not closure, y'all. That's still permission seeking. You know that? That's still permission seeking. Closure doesn't come from them because the relationship was never built on mutual reality. It was never built on mutual reality. You get what I'm saying? Listen, you don't get closure from someone whose identity depends on denying it. That's the hard truth, see. I'm going to tell y'all what actually marks the end of the cycle, okay? The cycle ends when your body stops orienting towards them, okay? Not when you stop thinking about them completely. Not when you stop feeling anger overnight. Not when you forgive. Not when you understand everything. But when your reaction softens. When your urgency disappears. And when your need to explain fades. See, detachment isn't indifference. It's reorientation. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm about to tell y'all what real detachment feels like, y'all. This is important. See, Detachment feels quiet, okay? Not excited, not dramatic. It feels like neutral mornings, fewer body spikes, less checking, less replying, longer pauses before reacting. See, peace doesn't announce itself, it just starts staying. You feel me? It just starts staying. Now I'm about to tell y'all why detachment can feel uncomfortable at first. See, for a nervous system trained on intensity, calm feels unfamiliar, okay? So people think this something's missing. I feel empty. I'm bored. I should feel happier than this. See, that discomfort isn't loss, it's withdrawal from chaos, from what we put you through and conditioned you. Now, I'm going to tell y'all why the narcissist loses power at this stage, y'all. I'm telling y'all. This is why we lose all power at this stage. See, once you detach, narcissists love, I'm telling y'all, we lose the leverage. Why? Because no reactions, no emotional data, no reflection, and no regulation. When there's nothing to pull from, guess what? The pattern collapses. That's why the Hoover stops. That's why stalking fades. That's why anger cools. That's why interest dies. See, not because they healed, but because access ended. That's the only way that they'll stop. From the narcissist side, this is where things either end or repeat. If regulation stays external, the cycle repeats with someone else. If regulation becomes internal, the pattern dies. Most don't choose the second option. That's reality. See, what you stop doing when you're finally free. This is what you stop doing when you're finally free, okay? Listen to me. Listen. You stop explaining yourself. You stop defending your reality. You stop hoping they'll understand. You stop comparing. You know what I'm saying? You stop checking. You stop asking why. See, questions lose charge when the body feels safe. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Questions lose charge when the body feels safe. Okay? Now I'm about to tell y'all what replaces the bond. This is what replaces the bond. Okay? Detachment doesn't leave a void forever. Okay? What replaces it is self trust, emotional consistency, quieter confidence, better boundaries, and attraction to calm. Attraction to calm. See, you stop mistaking. You got to stop mistaking intensity for intimacy. That's growth. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, us narcissists don't miss you the way you miss us. We miss who we were when you regulated us. See, you stop missing us when you learn to regulate yourself. That's the end of the pattern, okay? Nothing was wrong with you for staying. You know what I'm saying? Your nervous system adapted to survive. Now it's allowed to rest. See, this was chapter 6, the end of the lesson. I'm about to bring somebody up on the live now, okay? So you can see how this work applies in real life. Remember, I'm not fixing anyone, y'all. I'm just helping you see clearly. Let's bring someone up. Request to join up. I'll let y'all ask a question real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hello?
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I literally think I got like a whole book full of notes at this point.
You got your
But
notes?
man, honestly, like it's like you hit everything on the nail, and mine's is very what I'm experiencing is very very fresh and is very very soon. But I think I'm on to like a really good start because I broke contact completely, and I've only been dealing with him for 3 months, but I've been in a narcissistic relationship before, and I guess I might have got blindsided and moved away too fast with this guy because it was intense, because it felt safe. But I also know that I'm empathetic, and I know that I kind of like attract that just in general. So what scared me the most about what you said was my body system. It's like now that I've like did no contact and just shut everything down, the shivers, like my body feeling weird and like the dreams and my chest feeling tight. That was like the scariest thing you said to me. Like still feeling a person even though they're not there. It's like it's almost scary.
I'm gonna say this. Look, first, I'm gonna say this. You are off to a good start. You know what I'm saying? See, breaking no contact doesn't erase your progress. It shows how fresh this still is. Okay, listen. What scared you wasn't the dreams. It was realizing your body remembers. That doesn't mean something bad is happening. It just means your nervous system is coming out of survival. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm gonna tell you why the body feels weird after no contact. See, when contact stops, your body finally has space to release what it was holding. That can show up as vivid dreams, shaking, heaviness, tight chest, emotional waves. You know what I'm saying? See, those sensations are in danger. They're discharged. Your body letting go. You know what I'm saying? See,
Yeah.
now and about the dreams. See, dreams after narcissistic abuse are not messages or signs. Okay? They're your brain recognizing memory. See, your mind finally has quiet. So it processes what it couldn't before. You know what I'm saying? See, dreaming doesn't mean you're going backwards. It means your system is cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Now look, it makes sense that it scared you. You spent a long time needing to stay alert. See, now your body doesn't know yet that it's safe. That's compassion, not alarm. Okay. See, breaking no contact once doesn't mean you failed. It means the bond is still unwinding. See, healing is not a straight line. It's a release curve. You feel me? See, right now, put your feet on the door. Take one slow breath in and a longer breath breathe out. You know what I'm saying? You here. You safe. This moment is not the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, nothing you're describing means you're broken. It means your body trusted you enough to let go. And that's powerful. See, you don't need to do anything perfectly right now. Just keep choosing distance, rest, and consistency. You're not behind. You're early in the process, and you're doing it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also too, like just I just want to add one more thing. Like how you were saying, it feels right now, it does feel because I actually had to take this week off of work. I could not focus at all. Like my entire system was just shaken up. And it got to a point where like my coworkers, my managers, they knew I was out of it. It feels very right now that I have been by myself. I have not left my house. Like it's been so quiet. It's been boring. It's been like all those questions that you brought about. Like, was it me? Because I actually didn't even get to see the next supply that he got because I went through his phone and I saw messages, but he snatched the phone out of my hand, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't see it. But I kind of knew that he already is on his way to, or still had around other supply and like kind of manipulated me the entire time. But I did start asking myself, like, what did I do wrong? And also, like right now, what he's going to me is the what do they call it? A silent treatment. Like I put him out, and now he's trying to make me feel like I'm wrong for standing up for myself or wrong for asking him to leave, and I haven't spoke to him since. But I'm just confused as to why not reach out? Why didn't you apologize? Why not take accountability?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, you're not crazy. I'm gonna tell you this. See, hey, what you experiencing right now is not confusion. Okay, it's withdrawal. See, about the shaking and time off work. You said. See, your body wasn't being dramatic. It was overloaded. When you put him out, your nervous system finally stopped bracing. So the stored stress release, the shaking, the exhaustion, the emotional waves. See, your body chose that week to unload what it had been carrying. That's not collapse, that's release. You know what I'm saying? See, now why he's doing the silent treatment, see, he's silent because silence is a punishment in a test. See, when you put a narcissist out, they lose control. So they use silence to make you doubt yourself, trigger guilt, provoke anxiety, and pull you back into explaining. See, silence isn't peace, it's a control move. See, and I'm gonna tell you why he isn't apologizing. See, an apology will require him to admit wrongdoing. Okay, admitting wrongdoing would mean facing shame. And shame for an unhealed narcissist feels unbearable, threatens identity, and removes power. So instead of apologizing, he withholds. See, and I'm gonna tell you why the silence feels so disturbing to you. See, the silence is hitting you because your body was trained to monitor him. Silence triggers this fear, urgency, self blame. Did I do the right thing? See, that discomfort doesn't mean you are wrong. It means the conditioning is breaking. See, if he was capable of healthy repair, you wouldn't be questioning yourself right now. The lack of apology is the answer. You know what I'm saying? See, right now, your job isn't to understand him, okay? Your job is to let your body settle. Do not chase the silence. Do not explain. Do not reopen the door for clarity. Silence only works if you respond to it. See, you didn't imagine the abuse. You didn't overreact and you didn't ruin anything, okay? You enforced a boundary and his nervous system doesn't know how to handle that. See, the calm you're waiting for doesn't come from him reaching out. It comes from you staying grounded through silence, okay? You're not behind. You're in the hardest part right now and you're doing it right. You hear me? Thank you for coming up here and I appreciate you and I hope I helped you.
Thank you so much. You really did. Have a good night.
You have a great night. Thank you. What's up? How you doing, Reggie?
Hey, yeah, it's Reggie. How are you? I just actually was on my way to bed and then came across this picture and saw your title. And my ex has a ball cap with those same horns on them. And I said, oh my God, it must have been meant for me to speak. But to give you a very brief synopsis of this, was dating a narcissist for the last 4 years. Left him a year ago, and so I no contact for a year. Kept calling me private, changed my number, but then had some brief interactions with him September, and from September to today, we've been just back and forth having long, drawn out, unnecessary conversations. I definitely see it for what it is. He has no leverage now, but now he's so used to me being emoting from some of the buttons that he push, um, and I'm so proud of myself that I'm a lot more calmer, a lot more calm, because the love is gone. So I'm in a different stage, but I'm angry. Like it's getting to the point where now some of the things that he says makes me want to be violent. But I'm scaring myself because it's a calm violence. It's like a premeditated violence. So my question to you is, I kind of, and maybe I missed this, and I don't really understand the psychology of the start of this narcissistic type of behavior. That's my first question. And then my second question would be, what advice would you give me? I'm not in love. I don't care if he's silent anymore. I did have a brief moment with him only because I was bored. Um, and I think I did kind of want some closure, but I know that he's just a liar. He's just and I really don't think he likes women. I think there's some kind of hate that he has for American women in particular. So I'm past all of those stages, and I think that I dated down. I consider myself in a fairly.
I got you. I'm gonna answer your question. Look, I got you.
Okay.
I got you. See,
So.
let me answer your question, Queen. Look,
Okay.
first, I want to say this clearly. What you feeling does not make you dangerous. It makes yeah. It means this. It means your anger finally woke up after the love left. See, I'm gonna tell you why the anger shows up after no contact. See, when you were with him, anger wasn't safe, so your body chose numbness. appeasing, confusion, and emotional suppression. See, anger often shows up after safety returns, not during abuse, after escape. See, that's normal. You get what I'm saying? That's normal. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Why it feels calm but violent, okay? That calm, violent feeling isn't about hurting him. It stored survival energy with nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? See, your body spent years being controlled. Now it finally feels strong and it doesn't know where to release that power. See, power without direction feels scary. You get what I'm saying? But it's not evil. You get what I'm saying? See, look, feeling violent impulses does not mean you will act on them, okay? It means your nervous system is discharging a boundary that was never allowed before. That distinction is huge, okay? Listen, I'm gonna tell you why his words still trigger you. See, he knows the old buttons, but they don't lead to love anymore. You hear me? He knows the old buttons, but they don't lead to love anymore. So what's left is irritation, disgust, anger, don't touch me energy. You know what I'm saying? See, that's not attachment, that's boundary activation. You know what I'm saying? Your system is saying never again. You know what I'm saying? Going back out of boredom doesn't mean you want him, okay? It means your nervous system hasn't fully learned how to exist without intensity yet. Boredom is part of detox, okay? Boredom is safer than chaos, but it feels unfamiliar at first. You know what I'm saying? See, now what to do with the anger? See, listen, anger needs movement, not contact. You know what I'm saying? See, listen, listen, hard exercise, hitting the pillow or a punching bag, loud music plus movement, or writing what you never send. Write it in the notes and just never send it. Or breath work that exhale longer than it inhales. See, your body needs to release, not retaliate. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
See,
you're spot on. I am a avid gym person. I did go to the gym. I had a rough day with this today. He said some things. It just things that are just really weightless. But yeah, you're hitting it right on the money. I want to give somebody else a chance to address this. Like that makes so much sense because I'm thinking to myself like I am getting angry, but we're the same size. I think I can take them. So in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I will, but I'm just like, I don't even care this much. Why am I so distracted with some of the things that he's saying? He called me dyslexic today, and I was having some trouble. I'm actually about to graduate with my master's in IT, and I was having some struggles with passing with my test, and he's like, yeah, that's just saying things like that about my learning disability, which I share with him that has absolutely no bearing on my intellectual abilities, and like,
I'm gonna say this.
you
Look,
know, just stupid stuff. Where
listen.
I'm
I
just
want
like,
listen. I appreciate you coming up here though. I hope I helped you. Did I help you?
oh yes, you did. Oh yes, thank you. You said a lot in just a few words, and I appreciate you. What really hit home is like you saying that anger doesn't necessarily
I'm glad I could
means
help you.
retaliation. Yeah.
I'm glad I could help you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Hey y'all, we about to get off live though. I'm about to end this live. I hope y'all learned today, man. No cap. I hope y'all all learned. Everybody who came up here, thank y'all. We gonna end the live on this note, okay? I'm gonna say this. Listen, I need you to hear this. Everybody that's on the live, listen. I want to thank everyone who showed up tonight. What we did here wasn't entertainment. It was education and regulation. You know what I'm saying? See, if something I said hit your body before it hit your mind, that's because this work goes deeper than words. You didn't come here by accident. I know a lot of y'all want to come up and talk. I see y'all. I see y'all. And that tells me one thing. This lesson opens something real, but I don't rush healing and I don't do trauma on the timer. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's exactly why I built my community. CTU is where these masterclass live, structured, grounded, and safe. It's not a chat room. It's a community for people who are actually doing the work. Okay? So if you're in a fresh situation, if your body's reacting, If you need clarity, not chaos, that's what my one-on-one calls are for, okay? I don't fix people. I help you see clearly so you can stabilize yourself. And that matters, okay? Now, you don't have to do everything tonight, but don't ignore what your nervous system recognizes. The links are there when you're ready. CTU for structure, calls for direct support, okay? Now, nothing is wrong with you for staying, and nothing is weak about needing clarity, okay? And nothing powerful comes from rushing your healing. I'll see the ones who are serious about breaking the cycle, y'all. Good night. Take care of your body, you feel me?